Today I'm going to talk about how to build a GTM, so go-to-market grow plan, that's how we call it within Survey, and how to use Cloud, Opus 4.8 and also Cowork as a tool within Cloud to build this very, very important plan. Now, I'm Peter, CEO and co-founder of Syrvi AI, and we are using this go-to-market plan which we developed 2.5 years ago, and since we started the business we always doing our own lead generation and go-to-market plans based on this plan. During the last 2.5 years the document became almost like 30 pages. It started with 3, 4, 5 pages, and obviously it's a never-ending developing document, but it's really important. So CEOs, founders, co-founders, entrepreneurs, if you're watching this video, then I'm going to be showing you how you can build it your own go-to-market grow plan without paying tens of thousands of pounds. You can do it yourself with using Cloud, Cowork and also Opus 4.8, and I give you the exact structure how to build it. So we are using the 15 different niches, generated hundreds of thousands of pounds for our clients and for ourselves as well. We scale up the business and being selected the top 100 by Elite Business 100, ranked as the 69th of the UK company by Elite Business 100. And all this we achieved because we put so much weight and effort at the beginning on getting the strategy right. Because in the last 10 to 15 years, we're building businesses in multiple sectors, more than 10 sectors, from hospitality, property, marketing, sales, lead generation, with the traditional methods. We also been working with other external marketing sales agencies, paid advertisement, outreach companies, cold emailing and all the rest. And it's always the same thing when things have fails. It all comes down and it all starts with the strategy, because a good strategy is going to be determine what channels you are using, how to using them, what tactics you're going to be using, paid advertisement, outreach, cold emailing, how you're going to be using them. And based on this go-to-market plan, you can create playbooks. I'm going to do a video on how to create playbooks and how our playbooks looks like as well. So I'm going to be doing separate videos on those subjects. But I'm going to go to the middle, jump in the middle. So this is, we call it in our word, stage 2 GTM grow plan. Normally I'm going to show you the workflow, but during the discovery call, we already have the stage 1. It's a 5-6 pages snapshot of this go-to-market plan. And then we are doing a consultation call with our clients. Or if they don't want to have a consultation call, which is very rare with me, then we are sending a form. They can fill off all the questions we have. We are asking minimum 13 questions, sometimes 15, 16, depending on what the purpose of the client. So every single plan is tailored for our clients. So whether you want to do it for your clients, how to build a go-to-market plan for your clients because you are an agency and providing the service, or whether you want to build it for yourself, this is the video for you. So in the discovery call, we already had input and we already had the initial form 2-3 questions submitted, and then we going to the meeting, which is a consultation call with me when we're going through. So the tools we're going to be using is Cloud Chat, lane 1, and then the Cowork is a 2, which is a function within Cloud, and lane 3, which is Opus 4.8, which is the engine itself. So this is what actually producing the engine behind the whole Cloud platform and execution. So the one rule is that it's together. The call itself is a source of truth. So I need to ask my questions from you in order to tailor the plan for yourself or for your business. And you need to do it with your clients, or if you do it for yourself, then you need to ask those questions. Those questions I can also share with you later. So the questions are really important, because otherwise, if I don't know where you are, where you want to be, and all the other questions, which is really important, then I cannot and you cannot build a go-to-market plan for your business or for your clients. So we are doing and differentiate 8 different sections. Executive summary, which is essentially just pulling all the information which we already done the research in the backend. We internally be using the revenue engine. It's a software we built. There is a 10 to 25 different connections in the backend, using the system, using different scrapers via APIs and different platforms and methods. So it's a quite comprehensive system, and it does all the research. It pulls all the information about the market, the niche, the competitors and the client itself, but you can do similar using just this Claude platform. We're using Fireflies as a note taker, and we also take into account all the whole full transcript, the whole conversation with the client to make it fully tailored to the business. So from that call transcript and the size of the market, you can write the executive summary. So you can feed this into Claude, and it's going to be write the first section. The second section, if you have a client, this is applies. So how your client outreach will work, your morning transform. This is outcome based. What kind of intent signals we're going to be using based on the sector and the niche. Intent signals can be different, can be hiring, tender, procurement, leadership changes. So Claude can really nicely map these out. I'm also sharing with you which effort you should be using by Claude 4.8. So effort is high. But when it comes to service alignment and the TAM, which is total addressable market, this is the data heavy core. This is Cowork job. So this is where you go to Cowork. If you remember, I already done a video on how to use Opus 4.8. I also done a step-by-step execution on how to put an outreach campaign together. This is the part when you go to your connectors, your plugins. You remember, I can do more on this one. So manage plugins. You can have all kind of plugins. You can create new plugins. You can use your already listed plugins, or you can just use skills. You can have skill creator. You can create new skill, but you can also create different sales skills as well. So for example, set up Cowork or add skill, or you can just create other sales and marketing related skills as well. Connectors, again, you can connect with your CRMs or CRM we use. You can connect with your Fireflies. You can connect with instantly. You can connect with many other things. Apify for scraping and all the rest. And all these connectors can be used in order to do the job for you. And this is the effort. You can put it on high or max. This is, you need to learn which task you want to do. For example, for the number 3, for the TAM, you definitely want to use kind of analytics or campaign. So again, depending on how you use your skills, what skills, marketing, sales, or connectors, Apify, you want to use of your plugins, sales, marketing, productivity, for example. Let's say, or you can do competitive analysis, or if you have a SharePoint, for example, connected, you can connect your SharePoint, just click in there. You can add your own SharePoint like knowledge base if you have a second brain and knowledge base, and you can store your skills there, or you can connect with GitHub. So wherever you have your skills or plugins, you can do competitive analysis. Please search for my competitors, blah 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 blah. Depending on what use and what information you give, obviously push enter, and it's going to be start to search for competitive analysis. It's going to be market gap analysis, and also your TAM, total addressable market as well. So once you have the service alignment and the TAM, total addressable market, again you can use Apify scrapers. You can use the skills I just show you on Cowork, and you can just give the prompt. In one of the video I already gave a prompt away, but I can help. It is essentially you want to do total addressable market, and by size, by segment, and by category. So you can just put a prompt. The best way when you don't have a prompt, and I can give you another video I already done, then do the following things. Just chat with Claude in a chat, or even you can chat via Cowork as well. So there is a chat function via Cowork, just a new task, or you can just chat, and you can just say, I highly recommend though to create projects even in chat, and upload some files on knowledge base so to understand more about you. But for example, you don't need any knowledge base for, okay, hi, want to work with Cowork, and ask to create go-to-market growth plan section by section, and please give me prompt for the third, in our case, TAM section to do the full research. Also advise what skill or plugin shall I use. So you can just brainstorm with Claude in a chat. It's going to be helping you to do the prompt and everything else, and it's just going to give you the information whatever you need. and then you can just go to Cowork. Once you have the answer, you go to Cowork, you put the prompt, and you do the step 3. And you do the same thing with target profile, ICP campaigns. If you have already existing clients, that's the best thing you can do, because you can just create a PDF file and just literally upload, or a CSV file, upload 5, 10, 15 of your top customers. Try to do a kind of reverse engineering. So if you have a certain client type from a certain sector or niche, upload it. If you don't know, upload all your client profiles, so all your client details, and as much details as you want for Cowork or closed chat, and tell him, find me pattern, help me to fine tune my target profile for my ICP campaigns, for my next campaigns, who is my best ID customer profile, and try to create me buyer avatars as well. And also it's very important, industries, revenue, employee count, tier 1, tier 2 titles. What does it mean? Tier 1 is normally people who are receiving, we sending the email, not always the founders and the C-level, but more like underneath somewhere, the manager or director level. And tier 2, who is going to be escalating to, those are the founders and owners and CEOs, especially in bigger companies. Those not going to be answering back. So it's really important to have tier 1, tier 2 titles, company keyword, service description, and then Claude defines the segments. If you had a call with a client, then yeah. If you don't, because it's for yourself, then it's for yourself. Section 5, ICP of ICP, so ID client profile of your ID client profile. So if you are running a campaign to your ID client after section 4, then you want to know who is your ID client profile sells to. Why is important? Because the sharper the section in the document and the pure code reasoning analyze each target segment ultimately serves the reframe every message around enabling the client to serve their own customers better, a stronger narrative than selling consultancy. So your message is going to land in a lot better way, and it's not going to come across like a templated message, but rather, okay, you understand their pains, you understand their customers, they understand what they need, and it's really, really important. And again, for each target segment, map the downstream customer, what the customer measures, so you can just literally copy and paste and put it to Claude. Again, chat, and then get the prompt and go back to Cowork and build the next section. Messaging framework. So this is your value proposition, differentiation per segment. It's really, really important. Sometimes, and believe me, I've been working with hundreds of companies in the last 20 years, with over 15 different sectors and niches. And even the most experienced, sometimes management consultants, fractional leaders and all the rest, when I'm dealing with, they don't know their own ICPs, ID client profile, or they think they do, but they don't. More importantly, sometimes they having a hard time with, okay, what's my real value proposition? What's my unique selling point? What my differentiations? And to be honest, this is a very common challenge, because we are in our business day and night, and it's really sometimes hard to step back and just look at it. And that's where tools like Claude, if you know what to do and how to do and how to prompt it, come in really nicely, because by uploading all your customer data and all the information section by section is going to be help you to uncover even things you haven't thought of. Again, the effort you can change, and then you can put all these like LinkedIn requests, the 3 subject lines, 3 opening line variants per campaigns, per email, the sequence it needs to pull together. So per segment, value proposition, differentiation, then outreach kit, LinkedIn request, 3 subject lines, 3 opening variants, and then how the sequence is going to go. And if you want to implemented this with email outreach, then how the sequence email and LinkedIn, 1 email, 1 LinkedIn, 2 emails, 1 LinkedIn, or email, LinkedIn. So how the outreach going to work. Implementation roadmap is for yourself, how it's going to go, initial outreach and all the rest. You can see build a 4-phase 12 months roadmap from the campaign start, prioritize this and that, volume. Again, this is depending on your goal and your budget as well. This is why the questions I'm always asking from clients is really important. And if you have clients and you asking the questions, then you need to know as well. But I'm going to do a separate video on that one. Success metrics and results, we always do for clients. So primary KPI table, monthly activity targets, projected 12 months results, reporting cadence, every projection, by campaign. We normally recommend 3 to 5 campaigns, each of the campaigns by segment, and each of the campaign by their own KPIs. You can see the effort is max, because you want to make sure that you build it nicely. So build a KPI table, response, connection, reply, meeting rates, and industry benchmark. So not best case, and monthly activity targets, 12-month projection without explicit assumptions. So call to finish a plan in order. So call in, you can have a call with your clients, or if it's you, just upload as much data from your current customers as you can. Strategies, cloud reasons, your ICP of ICP, positioning, messaging from the call is really important, or from your current available data. Also, you can feed in your calls with your clients as well when your sales team closing your clients, and Cloud can very easily analyze meeting notes if you are using a note taker, AI note taker, size, build, self-verify, and assemble, and that's where the effort is going to come, and that's how you can build a high targeted GTM growth plan section by section, in order to make sure that everything is in there and what you need to take into account before you launch any lead generation campaign. Not just necessarily cold email, so outreach and LinkedIn, that's very important in the foundation, but also any other lead generation type you want to do. Content marketing, your LinkedIn, thought leadership, business page content for your LinkedIn, for your X, for your other social media, TikTok, whichever you want. Strategy always comes first. Go-to-market plan always comes first. And based on that, you can create playbooks for different channels, for different tactics. You can create the playbooks. I'm going to do a video on that one as well, how to do that. Okay, thank you, and see you in my next video.